Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between Romantic and Lin. This game taking place here on, well, Last Refuge. Romantic spawning as the red human player over here on the bottom left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, over here on the top right, we have Lin spawning as the blue orc. This is this is a NetEase ladder map or ladder matchup between these two players. I'm really glad to just be able to see high level games, and really hats off to War 3 champions for just adding on and continuing to support the Warcraft 3 community. The introduction of more Asian players on W3 champions has really changed the landscape of Warcraft 3. I'm seeing like semi-pro people with losing win rates now on W3 champions just because of the influx of the professional Korean and Chinese players. Yeah, exactly. Like your voice so much best, Gaster. Thank you.
Job's done.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Over here, we have an Archmage. It will be going up against a Farseer, a battle of the brains between the two armies here, as we are going into a barracks as well. No Voodoo Lounge that I can see as of yet, and there will be a little bit of a delay to detect Tier 3. This is going to be opening up to, 21 supply. And with that, I like this type of opening, saving the lumber to try and get that tech to tier 3 started a little bit faster. This is one of the new build orders coming from this, option for 21 supply early on. Farseer and Archmage already out together, out onto the battlefield, waiting for that tech to... Where's that tech to tier 3? No. There it goes. There's the tech to tier 3 now, as we are looking at the Archmage using Militia to clear out the creep camps down to the bottom. All right, there's a Peon down here. Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Oh, Peon gonna end up getting lost there. Forest Troll Shadow Priest still picked up by Romantic. Great pickup right there, as the Water Elemental, it takes a little bit of damage. Forest Troll Shadow Priest could end up getting taken out by Rock Golems. That would be absolutely horrible. It is not healing itself. Whoa. Oh no! Oh God! Oh come on, Farseer! Does he see it? Oh come on! You! All right, Forest Troll Shadow Priest trying to run away, down to 49 hit points. Is it gonna try and heal itself? It is trying to dive back across over here, down to 52 hit points. And what is going on here? The Farseer, the Forest Troll Shadow Priest is just trying to heal itself. Is that just an illusion? All right, it's just an illusion. Oh my gosh! Not having real information kind of sucks. I thought that illusion was the real Farseer for a second. All right, Voodoo Lounge gonna get a shut down here. Farseer off to the north. Orc Burrow gonna easily push this pressure back. Yeah, I got tricked by Lin. I'm just like, how is that Forest Troll Shadow Priest healing faster than a Farseer can damage it? Some cast on some of the new maps would be cool. Yeah, we will get some of the new maps incorporated in here relatively shortly. Be sure of that. I actually look for the quality of the game metaphysics. I appreciate the quality of the game overall, and I think metaphysics understands that as he screens my replays. So if there is a great game on an old map compared to a good game on a new map, we may try and showcase the good game on the new map, just because I need to also learn about the new maps as well. Looks like the illusion accomplished its role. All right. Anyways, let's come back, take a look. Circlet of Nobility, Slippers of Agility now placed on that Archmage. Additional armor, but the Circle of Nobility, really the main bonus right there. Just another illusion running by again and again. Meanwhile, the Farseer gets up to level 2, picking up Boots of Quel'Thalas. Not the best item here, as we're looking at 27 supply going up against 31. Both sides going to be going up against or going into one base play right now, and we will be seeing, well, a Tauren Chieftain joining in on the battlefield. All right, this could be very bad news. Archmage, is he going to try and use a Scroll Town Portal? Chain Lightning stealing that last hit on the Forest Troll. Shadow Priest and the Footman was taken out as well. More damage on those fleeing, retreating units as the Farseer of Lyn is going to be able to get even more experience again, and while continuing to stretch his lead. Coming back around here, there goes that Forest Troll Trapper making its rounds as well. Archmage may try and just place down a Sentry Ward to see what exactly his opponent is doing. All right, there's that Sentry Ward. It is a Bestiary and a Spirit Lodge. All right, so Bestiary, Spirit Lodge, it isn't going to be Spirit Walkers. Instead, it is going to be perhaps Shamans with Purge. Shamans with Purge, very good at shutting down single target summons like those Water Elementals, as opposed to, well, skeletal minions coming in from the undead. Very, very distant possibility. We could be looking at Troll Head or Troll Witch Doctors, but I don't think that is going to be the case. Bestiary, perhaps Raiders, Shamans as well, as the Shamans are currently being trained up. Back off to the north. Level 3 on the Farseer, level 1 on the Tauren Chieftain, going up against a level 1 Mountain King, and an eventual transition into Rifleman. Rifleman transition makes a lot of sense. A little bit higher damage here as the Grunts now trying to flee here. All right, are we going to see a potential Creepjack? No, easily cleared up by the Farseer here, as that Water Elemental may end up giving experience. That's not what you want to be seeing. I don't know if that was timed life or not. It looked like it was actually a bit of experience as the Mountain King shows up to the party. All right, Mountain King, Stormbolt, straight up, no, it looked, Stormbolt onto the Forest Troll Berserker, only to get stomped in response as that one Forest Troll Berserker gets taken down. Rifleman now trying to retreat back. Dire Wolves do a lot of damage to those Riflemen as another stomp going down as well. All right, level 1 stomp actually becoming very effective in this matchup, as the Farseer may be able to chase down this Rifleman who is down to 78 hit points. Rifleman just running off to the races, trying to get away, down to 20 hit points. It will get finished off right there, and chasing down those units. Coming back around here, Forest Troll Shadow Priest down to 46 hit points. It needs only 2 more hits to get taken out. Is it going to be able to use Forest? No, Critical Strike, getting in that last bit of damage. Things are just not going Romantic's way at all. Romantic is falling further and further behind. Farseer is at level 4. Tauren Chieftain is at level 2. Level 2 Chain Lightning could, well, rack up that damage rather quickly. Let's take a look at, are we going to see a Chain Lightning? No, we are not. One more bit of damage. There's that Chain Lightning. Wow. Rifleman was down to 1 hit point. Stormbolt onto the Farseer. Are we going to get a potential surround next to the tavern? No, that we are not, as the Farseer now looking to retreat back once again. Tauren Chieftain does have Gloves of Haste. We need to see some healing for that Farseer as well. Level 3 on the Archmage. Level 1 on that Mountain King. Nearly at level 2.
I come to cleanse this land.
Coming back down to the south here, Archmage looking to clear up the Rock Golem creep camp. Mountain King will easily get to level 2 here. Archmage purposely backing up, allowing that Mountain King to get the all of the experience. And with all of that experience, it will be closer to level 3, but really not get there. Robe of Magi, a big item indeed for that Mountain King, who now has 330 mana. And that Mountain King may keep that Robe of Magi, as Thunderclap is going to be extremely, extremely important, as that Mountain King now up to 345 overall mana. All right, Militia now, well, going back to work here. We are going into an Arcane Vault. That Arcane Vault a little bit later, perhaps to try and build up and train up those spell breakers, which are so incredibly important. All right, Last Refuge, well, one of the few maps that uses high ground and low ground rather effectively. This high ground Goblin Laboratory, as the Mountain King does get up to level 3. We see Wand of the Wind, a very powerful consumable item, and now the Archmage needs to, well, get up to level 4 for level 2 Brilliance Aura. Forest Troll Berserker taking down Rifleman and 1-0 upgrades. We're looking at 50 supply compared to 45. another. Nope, that is not an illusion. That is a real Farseer venturing on into the base right here, looking to perhaps put some pressure. Is there an arcane tower? There is, as the Farseer, if it tries to rush on in here, may end up, well, Book of the Dead, and this all of a sudden small one-man harassment is turning into an actual problem. Peasant after peasant going to end up getting lost here, as well, more peasants will have to be trained. All right, keep taking a lot of damage once more. A cancellation of the expansion over there on the top left, but the Farseer has pretty much done its job, causing problems, finishing off many of these peasants here, and the Farseer is also buying time to get a little bit more experience as well. And it is difficult to get from level 4 to level 5. But that Farseer came in there and just absolutely destroyed so many workers. Now Romantic down to 8 workers, still trying to train up a little bit more. Scroll of Town Portal now getting underway. Spellbreakers are going to be delayed once more as the Arcane Vault is taken down. Archmage at level 3, Mountain King at level 3 as a Scroll of Town Portal used to try and, well, force an engagement. All right, are we going to see a Stormbolt, Thunderclap right? No, Stormbolt right there. There's that Thunderclap. Mountain King still with plenty of mana. A bit of a surprise. Wand of the Wind picking up the Tauren Chieftain and then doing it twice. So those stomps were just significantly delayed. Mountain King still has plenty of mana to go. 2 more Thunderclaps if it wants them, as the Riflemen and the units are just continuing to fight their way through. Another Grunt getting slowed down. A Footman could get taken down. Priest in the back line here. A giant stomp. Tauren Chieftain gets up to level 4. Mountain King now a little bit low on mana, as we see the Farseer saying, you know what, I don't want to stick around here. That Grunt down to 97 hit points, but will be able to get away. Mountain King still sitting at level 3. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 4. Mountain King, the fact that it has Robe of Magi and Robe of Magi means that it can perhaps out slow clap the Tauren Chieftain's stomp, which is absolutely huge. Also, the use of Brilliance Aura is going to be key to keeping that Mountain King topped off on mana. It is going to be a game of positioning between the two heroes and whether or not you can shut down the opposing hero as well. Mountain King with +4 to every stat except for intelligence, which is at +10. All right, Archmage looking to do a complete look around the map here, picking up a Scroll of Town Portal. Farseer, did it get another Book of the Dead? No. Chain Lightning, level 5 now on the Farseer, as the Farseer looks to back away. Lumber Mill trying to be added back down here to the south, and Romantic is going to be in trouble if he does not have Spellbreakers in a fight against a level 4 or even level 5 Tauren Chieftain. Scroll of Town Portal now being used to try and, well, save back home. There goes the last remaining couple of units. Farseer is going to get Stormbolted. No Stormbolt. There's that Stormbolt finally going down. Farseer does have a Scroll of Town Portal. Mountain King. Oh, are we going to see a Thunderclap? No, Thunderclap would not be enough. Down to 150 hit points. Staff of Teleportation. Enough to free that Farseer. All right, coming. Oh, Spirit Wolves in the back line once more. Arcane or Magic Sentry now getting used to try to, well, be able to gain sight and information on that Shadow Wolf. No Arcane Vault, actually the problem right here, as a quick Ivory Tower would be incredibly useful there. Meanwhile, back around here, Farseer sitting at level 4, healing back up. We are building up a Great Hall once again. We are only sitting at tier 2, as we are now getting up a single Witch Doctor for perhaps plenty of Sentry Wards. Level 4 going up against a level 5, level 4 Rifleman, not able to see those wolves right there, as the Water Elemental gonna get, well, ensnare, purged, whatever you call it, a lot of easy damage there. All right, a lone Rifleman. Oh, there goes an ensnare onto the Goblin Zeppelin. That is huge. Does Romantic know that there is an ensnared Goblin Zeppelin in the back? No, he does not. That would have been... Oh, picks up the tome, and then is it going to try and walk away? Tauren Chieftain shows up and says, hi, how you doing? Here's a stomp for you. Going to finish off some units. Are we going to see a Chain Lightning? There goes the Chain Lightning bouncing around as the Farseer, once again, low on mana. All right. Arcane Towers, double Arcane Towers being trained up to prevent any more of those Spirit Wolves diving on in to take down those peasants. That harassment has and even though it wasn't very wealth or very large of an investment by Lin, has really caused problems for
Your
Romantic.
town is under
The
siege.
Farseer
Walk
being
away.
able to put pressure by himself. Yes, he did have Book of the Dead in one scenario, but the Farseer even came back with just himself and some
Forces are
Spirit
under
Wolves and was
attack.
able to get a fair amount of damage through. 52 supplied now, as we're going to be looking at peons. Well, canceling everything here. Quick death of a raider as the Great Hall is going to end up falling. But what is this? We're going to do a little bit of a trade once more. Do we even have pillage? That is the question now. It looks like, well, I can't really tell if the raiders need to be attacking something. It looks like the raiders do in fact have pillage, as the Tauren Chieftain actually losing a lot of mana. This is not a good spot for the Tauren Chieftain to be in. There is a stomp now. Lightning Shield gonna perhaps try and finish off some more of those units. Rifleman gonna finish off some more units as well. Hit and run tactics again, as Lin just picks himself up and moves away. Farseer at 5, Tauren Chieftain at 4. Clarity potions, perhaps rinse and repeat once more. Slow cast across the board here. There's that clarity potion. There's a reveal. Arcane sentries, arcane towers with magic sentry has a built-in reveal. A reveal like a
Forces
scanner
are
sweep
under attack.
from
Ready to
StarCraft
war.
2. Anyways, Archmage, Mountain King, level 4, level 4. I don't believe they will be able to get to level 5 here, but will be that much closer to level 5, picking up a Legion of Doomhorn on that Archmage for faster movement speed. Opting not to stick around, as the Arcane Sentries, Spirit Wolves are all right here. That's going to be some easy damage indeed, as the Shadow Wolf tries to escape back out. Farseer, well, ventures forth, perhaps going to
Forces
try
are
and pick up
under
a Scroll of
attack.
Town Portal. No, nope, Scroll of Healing, and head back home. Tauren Chieftain
Your
sitting at
turn.
level 4, level 5, level 4. Well, Farseer, Tauren Chieftain going up against
Our
dual level
town
4
is
human
under
heroes.
siege.
Lumber Mill finally trying to be built out. No Arcane Vault still as of yet. Lumber not the problem for Romantic right now, still low on gold, sitting at 40 supply compared to Lin's 55. Lin should be able to hold on to this expansion, and by holding onto the expansion, take the game. Tauren Chieftain going to try and come in from the south here, and there you go. There's that stomp, stunning 99% of the human army right there. Chain Lightning bouncing around, and are we going to see more units get finished off here? One sorceress gets taken down, and that was pretty much it. Healing Salve on the Raider, Staff of Teleportation. Where's the Farseer going to run off to? Heads back home, get some Clarity Potions, Healing Salves, and going to rejoin in on the, well, rejoin up with the rest of the Orc army. Right, it may come down to who hits to level 5 first.
Job done.
Currently, Lin has a slight advantage in terms of hero level 5, level 4, but both of Romantic's units,
Walk
heroes,
when
are
ready.
nearly at level 5. With that said, if he clears out a one more red creep camp, the next little bit of experience in the next fight could actually be the difference right here. Mountain King getting in a big thunderclap here, trying to finish off the remainder of the unit. Mountain King getting closer and closer to getting to level 5. There is a gargantuan sea turtle, but this is a potential creep jack coming in from the back. All right, Priest under a lot of problems. Tauren Chieftain already diving on in. There's that thunderclap right there. Chain Lightning bouncing around. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 4. Gargantuan Sea Turtle getting in on a fight, as well as the Tauren Chieftain throws in a stomp. Level 5 now on the Mountain King. Archmage trying to back away. Mountain King, Tauren Chieftain, what is going on here? All of the damage going on. Stormbolt onto the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain fighting away. Gargantuan Sea Turtle is still here. Tauren Chieftain throws down a stomp. Mountain King still has plenty of mana. Mountain King, well, what is going on here? Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Are we going to see a level 3 Thunderclap? Yes, we are, as the Archmage sitting at level 4. Chain Lightning bouncing around here. Robe of Magi dropped, picked back up for that Potion of Mana. Goblin Zeppelin picking up the Kodos and all of these low hit point units. Beautiful save. 62 supply compared to 25. And Romantic, who wasn't that far behind, now completely in disarray as the Archmage gets up to level 5. Tauren Chieftain is already at level 5, but the beautiful saves from the Goblin Zeppelin, well, making the difference there. Archmage sitting at 5, Mountain King sitting at 5, Tauren Chieftain is sitting at 5 now, but it's all too little, too late, as the expansion is going to continue to build the lead of Lin. No additional gold being mined in the next 3 minutes is going to make that big of a difference for Romantic, who is trying to overcome a 30 supply advantage.
I come to
Mountain
cleanse
King,
this
well,
land.
their Archmage on the move once more. Mountain King, well, that potential, that creep jack and that difference right there. I thought the level 5 Mountain King would have been able to do enough damage, perhaps, but the Scroll of Healing from that Farseer that he purchased earlier was enough to, well, keep his army alive long enough and give him enough of that advantage. Yeah, if Romantic wins,
I
it would
come
be
to
a
cleanse
major
this land.
comeback. I can only see Romantic winning if Lin makes some sort of tragic mistake. Kodo Beast getting healed up as well. And well, Lin knows that he doesn't really need to engage. He needs to figure out if Romantic has an expansion set up anywhere and shut that down. And once he does that, he knows he will definitely have the easy victory there. All right, Manual of Health. Torrent Chieftain still sitting at level 5. Ogre Magi gonna fall. There is a peon down here making sure no mining going off here. And with that, well, with that said, there's no real places that Romantic could try and set up an expansion. Yeah, Goblin Zeppin flew by here, knows that that is just, it still has some creeps at all. All right. If Farseer, yeah, Farseer is sitting at level 6, does have a Scroll of Healing. That's his only saving item right there. Tauren Chieftain. Well, if the Farseer gets taken out, the Farseer, you would need a lot of focus in order to take down that Farseer. Oh, a proxy Great Hall right here, using a tiny Great Hall, setting up
I
2
come
expansions at the same time and saying, you know what? I can try and win this game any way I want. Let's go ahead and try and do it this way. Raiders, Mountain King is going to be getting into position here. Are we going to see a Thunderclap, Chain Lightning bouncing around? There is a slow. Tauren Chieftain throws down the Stomp, stunning down 10% or another 15 supply there as the Tauren Chieftain using Lightning Shield, really racking up that damage. All right, there's another Thunderclap slow. Tauren Chieftain should be throwing down another Stomp again. There it goes as well. 59 supply compared to 39. Farseer with level 3 Chain Lightning bouncing around everywhere and a day as the Tauren Chieftain still pushing on through pretty regularly. Archmage in the back has a potion of greater healing, not really in danger of falling down unless it gets stomped and then focused. Meanwhile, the Mountain King, it looks like it's going to get focused. Potion of lesser invulnerability. Another Thunderclap coming back across here as unit after unit is starting to fall. 54 supply compared to 21. Tauren Chieftain gets up to level 6, I believe. And once the Tauren Chieftain is at 6 at that stage, well, Romantic knows the writing is on the wall. Great game right there. And Lin even opting to do 2 tiny Great Halls in the places where Romantic would normally try to expand. Just some sort of, I guess that's more of a manor or Great Hall, but I don't think Romantic saw it, so it didn't make that big of a difference. Anyways, thanks for the watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are looking for more Warcraft 3 action, definitely check out the plethora of videos I have on YouTube, ranging, well, cast from years and years ago, where you can hear me trying to figure out, well, my voice. And up until today, people said I've gotten better, so hopefully that is the case. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And, well, hope to see you guys on BattleNet.